The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Pag-asa warns that Laoag City will experience extreme temperatures as the heat index in the city is projected to hit a sweltering 48 degrees Celsius on April 1. But for tomorrow, March 31, Friday, the agency sees the heat index going up to 44 degrees Celsius. The highest heat index recorded so far is 47 degrees Celsius, which was felt in San Jose Occidental, Mindoro on March 25 and in Butuan City, Agusan del Norte on March 24. Pag-asa advises to take extreme caution in the scorching heat as high temperatures could have adverse effects on the body, including fatigue, cramps, exhaustion, and stroke. And the Metropolitan Waterworks and Sewerage System, or MWSS, assures the public that the water supply from the Angat Dam is enough to last until December. This comes as East Water concessionaire Maynilad started implementing daily rotational water interruptions. The MWSS explained that the service interruptions have to do with an internal issue with the concessionaire's distribution and not from a lack of supply. The MWSS has already met with Maynilad and Manila Water to address the ongoing rotational water service interruptions.
Yun ma'am yung request po nung dalawang konsesyonaryo, MWSS has to write NWRB para ma-evaluate din po ng NWRB kung yung existing elevation ng Angat ngayon is aabot po dun sa operational level ng Angat hanggang sa katapusan ng taon. Inaasahan natin pag madadagdagan po yung supply na ibibigay natin sa Maynilad sa pamamagitan po ng pag-aproba ng National Water Resources Board ng additional allocation po.
And it's not just here up in Luzon. Cebu City is also experiencing water supply issues amid the extreme heat. Speaking to One Balita Pilipinas, Cebu City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office Head Harold Alcotin said that several barangays are already experiencing low to no water supply. With this, Cebu City has already declared a state of preparedness in anticipation of the hot weather and the possible effect of the El Nino phenomenon.
Based din sa reports natin, ang request ng water, especially na elevated barangays, are increasing na. Siguro wala nang presyo ng tubig sa Lito Cebu Water District.
More stories coming your way after this quick break. Stay with us here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The Philippine Coast Guard has spotted several foreign vessels near the Kalayaan Island Group in Palawan. The PCG says they have seen at least 20 Chinese and Vietnamese ships around the Sabina Shoal. The Coast Guard issued radio challenges after encountering 2 Chinese vessels, but they received no response. Rigid hull inflatable boats were then deployed to disperse the foreign vessels in and around the shoal. Other Chinese vessels were likewise spotted off of Pag-asa Island and around the Ayungin Shoal. In other news, over 100 bank branches will close down if the Land Bank and the Development Bank of the Philippines merger pushes through. That's according to Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila or Pamantasan Lungsod ng Maynila President Professor Emmanuel Leyco. He says that the merger will result in many lost jobs. Leyco noted that the DBP has some 140 branches and that only 22 would remain open. Finance Secretary Ben Diokno earlier said that the Land Bank would be the surviving entity in the planned merger. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The Education Department will review the proposal to revert the school break back to April and May. This comes amid calls of one lawmaker and other education stakeholders due to the extreme heat. The Health Department says it's looking into the standardization of salaries of nurses, doctors, and other healthcare workers. The country is currently facing a shortage of nurses due to migration. And the Philippines' outstanding debt has soared to 13.7 trillion pesos as of end February. This is higher by over 54 billion pesos from the previous month. The increase is being attributed to the net issuance of domestic securities. One News Now will be back at 5:30 p.m. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.